Hi children, good morning. Children, have you drank the water? Yes. Children, do you know where the water comes from? No. Yes, what you told is right, from the taps in your houses. But to the taps, where the water comes from? Yes, see, there are different sources of water like rivers, oceans, okay, and small ponds. You can see in the villages, you can see the ponds, children. Now in the cities also ponds are available, but if you'll observe, this water is present on the earth only. And children, have you heard the name mountain? Yes or no? Mountain is not like a plane. It's not like a plane, children. It is like a, you see, the mountain is like this, children. It's like a peak. Okay. So the topmost mountain is Mount Everest. Like that, in the India, Himalayas are there. So those are the mountains. That means the land is not same, and the land is not as a plane in each and every part of the world. Okay, so you can see the land, several ups and downs. Okay, so based on the ups and downs, children, this land is totally divided into landforms. So our lesson is landforms in India. Okay, so the landforms in India. Now, first of all, we'll go to the surface of the earth. What do you mean by the surface of earth? See, the place where we are standing or the place where we are sitting on the earth is called as surface of the earth. Okay, so this surface of the earth is a collaboration. Collaboration means group. So it is a group of various physical features, children. Various physical features. That means the surface of the earth is not same. The surface of the earth will be, okay, differing. Right. So natural physical features are the landforms. Now let's see, take the page number 45. So the surface of the earth is collaboration of various physical features. These natural physical features on the earth surface. So these natural physical features on the earth surface are called landforms. Okay, so what are landforms, children? The natural physical features on the earth surface. The natural physical features on the earth surface, like deserts, like plains, like plateaus, like mountains, like water, oceans. All these are called as the landforms. Once again I repeat, the surface of the earth is not same everywhere. You can see several ups and downs. Okay, based on the surface of the earth, based on the physical features, there are several landforms. So the natural physical features on the earth surface are called as landforms. Okay, so now let's see landforms. What do you mean by landform? So landform is defined as natural physical features found on the surface of the earth. You know that these are the natural physical features found on the surface of the earth as a result of. So how these are formed? That is as a result of various forces of nature. So what do you mean by force? For example, if you take the wind, if the wind blows with high speed, that is a force. If a water moves with a high speed, that is a force. So these are the natural forces, no one is creating. Okay, so these are the natural forces. Once again I repeat the definition of landforms. Landforms are the natural physical features found on the surface of the earth as a result of various forces of nature. Such as wind is a force, water is a force, ice is a force, and movement of tectonic plates, children. What do you mean by tectonic plates? See, the surface of the earth is called as the lithosphere. It has so many plates. Plates are the divisions. Plates are the partitions. So the movement of the tectonic means the earth surface plates, several divisions are there, those are called as tectonic plates. So the wind, the water, ice and the movement of tectonic plates, due to these forces the landforms will be formed. Okay children, now we have seen the definition of landforms. So now see, there are many types of landforms on the earth surface. There are many types of landforms on the earth surface. Now let's see, following are some of the common types of landforms and their characteristics, their features. The first one is mountains. Children, have you heard this word mountain? Yes, you can observe the mountains are not plain, they are elevated. They are elevated. So mountains are the landforms higher than the surrounding areas. So actually these mountains, if you see, you have to see like this, you have to elevate, you have to see the elevation. Okay, so they are higher than the surrounding areas. They are formed due to the tectonic movements. I told you already, tectonic plates are there on the earth. Plates are nothing but the partitions or divisions. So the land is divided into so many plates that the plates are called as tectonic plates. When the tectonic movements will occur, automatically the mountains are formed due to the tectonic movements. And next one, due to earthquakes. Children, you know earthquake? Yes, the earth will be cracked. Okay, that is called as the earthquake. Due to immense heat and pressure from the earth, sometimes you can see the earthquakes. When earthquake will take place, you can see the shaking of the buildings and the things that are present in your house. Volcanic eruptions due to lava and magma. So these are the two that are present inside the earth. So due to immense heat, the volcanoes will come up in the form of fire. That is called as volcanic eruption. And next one is erosion. Erosion means the removal of the topmost layer of the soil due to wind. So what happens when the wind flows heavily, the topmost layer of the soil is removed. That actually topmost layer of the soil is called, removal of topmost layer of soil is called soil erosion. So erosion is nothing but it is a removing. Next one, due to wind, water and ice. Mountains are found in the oceans also, children. So this is very interesting, children. Mountains are also found in the oceans and on the land. So once again I repeat, mountains are higher than the surrounding areas. They are formed due to tectonic movements, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions and erosion due to wind, water and ice. Okay, and these are found in the oceans and on land, children. See, children, the very interesting thing is Mount Everest. Have you heard this name in time? Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak, children. Keep it in mind that Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak. High mountain ranges run along the entire northern boundary of India. If you will take the India four sides, east, west, north, south, the highest mountain or high mountain ranges are found in northern boundary, north side. The world most famous mountain ranges is Himalayas. So what is the world more famous, children? Himalayas. So this Himalayas is the world most famous mountain ranges which run from the Indus Valley in the west. So where this starts, this Himalaya runs from the Indus Valley in the west side. See, children, in the west side, and to Brahmaputra in the east. See, it starts from the west and to the east also it will cover. Where? Brahmaputra. Okay, where, children? Brahmaputra. So here, see, this is the river Brahmaputra. Okay, Brahmaputra in the east stretching over a distance. What is the distance of this Himalayas, children? 2500 kilometers. 2500 kilometers, that much distance it will cover. So Mount Everest is the highest peak, but if you come to the India, the highest mountain ranges are present in the northern boundaries, where it starts from Indus Valley in the east and covers in the west, Indus Valley in the west and covers Brahmaputra in the east, stretching over a distance of 2500 kilometers. So that is the length of that mountain, children. Which mountain? Yes, Himalayas mountain. Okay. Children, we have seen the mountains. Now see, let's see valley. See, children, have you heard this name valley? Yes, Araku is a valley, children. Actually, mountain is a peak, but it's an elevation mountain, but valley is a depression. Okay, elevation opposite is depression. That means you have to see like this. It's a valley. That slopes down. That slopes down. A valley is a hollow or surface depression of the earth. It's a hollow or surface depression of the earth bounded by. So it is bounded by hills and mountains. Once again I repeat. So valley is a hollow or surface depression of the earth bounded by. So what is the boundary here? Hills or mountains. A natural trough on the earth's surface. It's a natural trough that slope down to a stream, a lake or the ocean formed by water and or ice erosion. So how this valley is formed? It slopes down into the stream. That means it ends with a lake or an ocean, and it is formed due to the erosion of ice or water. So how the valley is formed? It is formed due to the erosion of ice and water. Next one, system of valleys extend through plains, hills and mountain. So this system of valleys extends through the system of valleys. It's a group of valleys extend through plains, hills and mountains. Plains, hills and mountains. Plains means plain surface, children. Hills are somewhat less height than the mountains. So mountains are the largest peaks. So once again I repeat, these valleys are the depressions, whereas mountains are the peaks, and this slopes down, and this is a hollow or surface depression of the earth bounded by hills or mountains. And if you'll see here, that slopes down to a stream of lake or the ocean formed by water or ice due to erosion. The system of valleys extend through. These valleys extend through. So where it goes? Plains, hills and mountains. Rivers and streams flows through valleys. So this is very important, children. Rivers and lakes. So here see, rivers and streams. Stream is the water flow, children. Okay, stream is a water flow. Rivers and streams flowing through valleys drain interior land regions. So where they will go? Finally the rivers and streams, they pass through the valleys, goes into the deep of the earth. At the bottom of many valleys is fertile. So the bottom of the valleys, that not the top, the bottom of the valleys has fertile soil, which is fit for agriculture. It's an excellent farmland. So bottom of valleys is suitable for excellent farmland, children. You can grow anything there. Excellent farmland. The bottom of the valleys is excellent farmland. Once again I repeat, these valleys are valleys are hollow or surface depression of the earth bounded by hills or mountains. and these actually that slopes down to the stream of lake or the ocean and formed due to the ice or water erosion. System of valleys extend through hills, plains and mountains, children. Rivers and streams flowing through the valleys, they drain, they finally they goes into the interior of the region, interior of land regions to the oceans. At the bottom of the valleys, it is good for, suitable for agriculture, children. You can grow the crops there. Most valleys on dry land are formed by running water of rivers and streams. On the dry land, these valleys are formed due to the running water of rivers. See, the water in the rivers and streams will be flowing continuously. So there, the valleys are formed like that. The bottom of the valley is called its floor. So what is the floor? Bottom of a valley is called its floor. So this is about the valley, children. The difference between the valley and a mountain is the elevation and valley is the depression. This valley passes, see, many rivers and streams passes through the valleys and finally get drained into the interior land of the ocean, and the bottom of the valleys is an excellent farmland, children. You can grow the crops. So far we have seen first one mountain, second one valley. Now it is the third one hill. Children, I told you clearly, the hill is also a peak but is not as mountain. That is there. High landform, no doubt in that. That is lower than a mountain. So mountain is a big one than the hill. And hills are usually covered with grass, children. So when there is a grass, what you can see? You can see so many herbivores like cattle, goats and carabaos. Carabaos means water buffaloes. What these animals will do there with the grass? They will eat, children. Why? Because these are herbivores. So here hill is a high mountain, high landform, but that is lower than a mountain. Keep it in mind that it is lower than a mountain, usually covered with the grass. They are useful for grazing lands. Grazing means eating. So what animals that eat the grass? Cattle like cow, buffalo, goat, sheep, and carabaos are water buffaloes, children.